1, 2, 3. Hi, we are on the last day of the International Field Workshop, and we just completed a number of meetings at the UN and IDS 42. But before that, we want to bring us back to Wednesday, where we were given the opportunity to have a few meetings with personnel at the World Bank and at Brookings Institution. And joining me today, we have a number of our team members, isaacleejiehao and Daniel, who are taking the lead on some of those meetings. And I'll ask them to do a bit of a recap, and hopefully we can learn some of the lessons that we were exposed to as well. So maybe we can start with Keeho. Talk about what we did at the World Bank and who we met.
I see. So we visited the Social Security System and Labor Division in World Bank, and I met two lead economists in this section, and we had a discussion about the social security systems and labors in developing countries.
What about the Brookings Institution?
Yes, we had the opportunity to visit Brookings Institution. Dr. Sol is from East Asia Policy Studies, and we talked about how Okinawan issues could be solved with think tank policy discussions, as well as other multiple discussions on social science research in general.
So some of that discussion was actually quite difficult, and I heard that you guys got stuck quite a bit. So maybe tell us a little more about what you take away from that discussion at Brookings.
So one of the things Dr. Sol has told us was that both governments, both Japanese and American government, felt fatigue regarding the Okinawan issue. And personally, that was a little disappointing. not her comments, just the reality. The reality of just the difficulty of the issue, and that a professional also has to admit that. So one thing that I took away was that we might need to force ourselves to think out of the box rather than just stick with the original plans. And sometimes, if there are alternative proposals, and if they're not taken, we must take into consideration that those may not be the alternatives that we have to think and look for. So what I took away in general is that we have to keep on thinking more and more, and also just stir up discussion on the national level.
Right, and the same could perhaps be said about a lot of the other discussions that we had, because those are very difficult policy questions, and definitely you will take some of those ideas back to your research, right?
So I realized the importance of social security system in developing countries, so I really motivated for my research from the discussion.
Right, and I know that you're also working on the Okinawa issue in terms of your own research. So what do you bring back, and how is this going to change the way that you attack your own research?
For me, it is also to just to focus on a domestic level, on a civilian level as well, when tackling this national and international problem of national security and individual rights.
Sayumi, do you have anything else to add about, say, reflecting on everything that went on Wednesday?
Well, it was an interesting opportunity for me to talk to Dr. Solis, who went from academia to think tanks. And we also discussed about how social science research environment is different between the US and Japan. And that was something I would prefer to keep on considering in the future.
Right. Thanks so much for standing out in the cold with me. And thanks for joining us. We hope that you have learned a lot along with us. And we'll bring you more articles and more sound bites over the next few days. Stay tuned.